Fairly and welcome. Thank you to all these follows. It's okay.
Death is like the wind.
Death is like the wind, always on my bollocks. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel for the video that everyone's been waiting for, the final champion that I've been currently working with, which is Malphite, and obviously with Yasuo. Let's do this. Just notice the deck everyone's been waiting for, Earth and Wind, whereby we are using Malphite with Yasuo. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a really stupid deck, but also a really funny deck. I do still think that potentially Leona with what's-his-face makes a lot more sense. Leona with Malphite makes a lot more sense, but with Yasuo, it's just too comedy to allow the stuns to be a thing. I would say, I know that some people are trying to combine all three. It's really hard to combine all three abilities, right? Because kind of like, I know that you're just going to say that, well, when Leona levels up, then it means that the stuns are going to be coming out, but Yasuo needs separate stun mechanics. Now, the reason why I'm going to say this is because, so what you're going to tell me is that, well, you need to keep Yasuo and Leona on the board. If one of those dies, or if you don't draw one of them, then Yasuo's kind of not like, basically, in order to make Yasuo work, he needs like stuns that work independently. Like Leona's stuns are good stuns, but they require, number one, daybreak units, and number two, it requires that she has to be on the board and Yasuo has to be on the board, and also you want to try and also get Malphite on the board. This deck works, and there's actually won multiple games without Malphite even getting on the board. When Malphite does get on the board, obviously, like, it ramps it up and it can be like a crazy, and like the last game that you will see was a crazy one with Malphite. So that's what I mean. Like, I understand that people want to try and combine them all together, but it's really hard to mesh all of those things together. I just prefer having Yasuo with Malphite, using this, because the Eye of like a Ra-Horak or whatever the hell it's called, whereby you're getting the stuns, because that is like near enough both champions leveled off of one landmark. The reason, like, so because of that fact, we are actually the only landmark that is running the deck is this. Now you're gonna say, but Gomez, how's that gonna help Malphite out? Well, we're also running Blue Sentinel. So what happens here is that once we use like because the reason why the only reason why we're only using this landmark is so that when we use diverted path, it's always going to hit this landmark, and we know it's a landmark which is going to help Yasuo, and we know that it's a landmark which is going to help Malphite. So that's the reason why I don't mind having it as the only one. By using this on Daybreak, this is already doing 10 out of 12 for Malphite, because obviously Malphite has to see 12 plus. This summoning twice gives it, so that's boom. He only needs 2 more mana or 2 more mana on a landmark to see that. And Yasuo, it's doing 4 of his 5 stuns, so that means that he can level up quickly. Now, Blue Sentinel, nope. I do not want to get rid of the Blue Sentinel. If anything, I was just trying to explain Blue Sentinel. Blue Sentinel allows you to get this. Upon dying, it does this, which is a 2-cost landmark that also gives you an extra mana the next round. So that if one of those dies and you play one of these, that is Malphite leveled. Like, that is all it's required. Not even the fact that you've got multiple ways of drawing this like you got ways of drawing that landmark out as well as just drawing it in general. You know, it's a no-brainer for kind of like helping him out, as well as all these stuns. I've put a copy of Go-Get in the deck. You don't technically need this, I will just say. I put it in here because the idea is in the late game, if you've got Malphite out and if you've got Yasuo and they've got a really big board of things that you kind of want to be dealing with. So if it's your attack turn, basically what I'm trying to say, on your attack turn, you can use obviously Malphite's stun, so boom, stun, Yasuo comes in, goes and like, you know, like does all those things. They could deny that stun, that's important. So using this on top of Malphite means that you're re-summoning, and if he is summoned on the attack turn, like a when I'm summoned or in the Fimshi, as long as you've got the attack token, so upon summoning another ephemeral copy of him, you'll get another version of that stun. So for 5 cost, like if he's already out, boom, you get him back. He's an ephemeral copy. You can play the ephemeral copy for, like, you get the stun out, play the ephemeral copy forward, and then play the 0-cost Malphite, meaning that you could get that stun out again. It might be a little bit too overkill, but it depends on what the units are like on your opponent's field. If just one lot can just, like, if Yasuo is out and just one lot's good enough, then that's fine. But if not, it just gives you that additional thing, as well as it's a way of actually saving Yasuo's life as well if it's needed. So that's the reason why I kind of do like just the one copy just in case. But yeah, this is the deck. The only one cost in this whole deck is Zoe. Zoe's in there to help you get to those super cool star charts, which can get you the crescent strikes, which are just stun mechanics, which are going to help. And we've also got the fangs in there as well for lifesteal purposes, but also for that reason as well. Zoe's not going to last too long in this which is like kind of meta as well. People are still experimenting with things like Zilean. Zilean's just that one damage, unless you can get Moonglow on top of her to increase her health stat and give her a spell shield. Just that one time bomb is enough to take her out. So that's the thing that you need to always bear in mind with that, is that you need to look at your matchup and see what the situation is. Even if she only gives you one crescent strike, that's good enough. But we've got a lot of recall and stuns that are working with us here. So this is the deck. You will see how it did in a couple of matchups. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was pleasantly surprised with how this did in a couple of matchups. But honestly, before we get in there, shameless plug time: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. If you didn't know already, I do stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you want to come catch the action live, please feel free to. As well as the Discord link down below if you want to get involved in the lovely LAN up community that we're making, like talking about deck ideas, talking through crazy things and whatnot. As well as the fact that next weekend there will be a tournament, a LAN up tournament, whereby you can win yourself these lovely Twisted Fate cards, some small cash prizes, and also a special prize for whoever comes with the memeiest lineup. So please feel free to join. It's free to join and everything. So if you've got any questions about how to join that tournament, please ask down below or get in the Discord and ask. Either way is perfectly fine. And just thank you all so much for watching. As I said, I've got an end of year goal of hitting 5,000 followers / subscribers on YouTube and Twitch, and I said, like, YouTube's doing really well. So honestly, this would be nothing without all of you. This channel would literally probably not exist, because I wouldn't have the energy to get up in the morning to not know that I'm like, I need something to entertain to know that I can get up in the morning. But honestly, thank you all so much. I hope you have a great time watching this. So let's just get in and see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. Although admittedly I have already started with the crazy stuff. So we're working with Irelia and Zed with Noxus. I'm gonna keep Homecoming in case I need just to knock Zed back. Okay, so the droplet. Expect to see that turn 1 always out of Ionia now. Turn 1 droplet, even though I don't run it in my deck. Throw you down. I'm gonna leave my stun mechanics for like when Yasuo's like, I might end up regretting, like, I might need to use one of them now, but I was thinking to myself, I want to be leaving my stun mechanics. So the blades are coming at me. So I could technically throw one of this down right now just to at least stun. It'd be this one, right? It's the weakest, isn't it? Oh, no, it's strongest. Fair enough, then that works even better. So we'll be stunning Irelia just so that she's not attacking forward with quick attack. A true Valiant welcome! So we've still got the elusive. Still got the elusive problem. I'm hoping if we can throw down Yasuo, and if we can get this, it starts to make sense from that point. But until that point, a true Valiant welcome. Thank you to all these follows. It's okay.
Death is like the wind.
Death is like the wind, always on my bollocks. Okay. Quick attack. What am I... Because the fact they're playing Zed makes me feel that there's going to be... I feel like I'm just going to go forward with everything here. Everything trades. The only things that are going to be problems if they've got buffs, which they could have buffs from Ionia because they're running Zed. So it would make sense that they might be running buffs. Okay. I mean, next turn is spoken for. Obviously, I've got problems coming in from that. Ooh, slam. If only I had full mana! If only I had full mana, I'd be far more devastating right now. Okay, so I could deny it. Do we leave this for my attack turn, so it's going into their next attack turn with problems? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, I could honestly... Actually, no, I want to throw down this stun over here. And throwing down the stun means that I don't get this. Or do we just go over Homecoming to get you back in the hand? Is that worthwhile doing that? It means that I could potentially throw down Zoe. It means I'm not using you, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna tell myself this is all gonna be for the greater good. It's all for the greater good. Because I could, you know what you mean? I could throw this down And that's pretty much... He levels. He pretty much levels from doing this. But another part of me is also thinking, but I can stun this turn! Or I could get a homecoming. They could rally, right? What's the chances they run Shampoo in that deck? They could also have Deny as well, I guess. That's the thing, right? Is that Deny is like a really good tool they could have. I feel like I'm willing to do this and then throw a landmark out next turn. It is me! At least on the positive side, they can't get the actual over. Oh, dude, I've got elusive covered. I've got the elusive covered, and I just want to stop the overwhelm from being a thing right now. I could have recalled it, like double recall and help with Yasuo, but because obviously this stun would have been more impactful. Oh, you bastards! Okay.
Who's got the upper hand?
This stun would have been more impactful if we would have done. So it's devastated. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Okay, I at least cover the elusive. Cover you. We're taking a lot of damage elsewhere, but I will take it. I will take it because I have been a fool. Okay, so next turn, this definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, that landmark drops. Nothing stops that landmark from being the first move that's done over on this side of the field. Okay. I live in hallowed times, hopefully, maybe, one day. Can't use Deny anymore. Do we... No! 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 You don't leave me like this! Why does everyone just leave me before glory? I mean, that's... Yeah, again, it's a really good combination putting those two together, especially Guillotine and the guy who stuns everything, which has taken 1 damage. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold and hope. We have very little turn 1 action going on this deck. Only 1 copy of Zoe. That's enough for turn 1, right? Don't need anything else. Okay.
Think you're fast?
Think you're fast? Cute. Oh my god, time wizard! you know that the time bombs come out immediately. So I could throw you out just to start the stuns. So time bombs! Just gonna throw this out. I mean, obviously I said, like, you know, it helps really easily to level up Swain. It's also been that I said, like, Guillotine becomes like really useful in that deck, and as I said, the guy who stuns everything that attacks forward. Like, there's really good synergies between those two. But Gomez likes going different ways. That's why I made a return deck. Okay, so I throw down. Obviously, problems. I do realize problems within this deck. So time bombs. I mean, I could technically go forward with these, because I guess at a point it's not gonna. Oh, yo, wait, not good. I mean, okay. I expected to actually put him in front of this, because I thought that, like, but I guess they want to try and keep Time Wizard alive. Okay, fair enough then. I'll leave it. But I was honest to God thinking they were going to put him in front of it there. Just to do some damage so that if they did have Guillotine, they could have removed my Yasuo. It's okay. My move is already dedicated. All the stuns! You might have all the damage with your time bombs, but I have all the stuns. And with Yasuo on this field of play, no one can stop me! Oh my god, they're gonna stop me. Who do I want to read? Who do I really want to stop here? I don't mind putting some damage in there just to get them down to 2. I can accept. So, so get some Hunter Chance. Obviously, Time Wizard still stays alive. You live this turn, Time Wizard. Like, Zoe becomes useless in this matchup because I can just throw down a time bomb at any point and she just becomes like dead. I could have technically thrown down this to get another one of those stun landmarks, but obviously I wouldn't be able to play it. But I could have done it just so I had the option. Or actually, technically, what I should have done is I should have, instead of throwing you down, I should have thrown down you to see whether or not I got the free cost stun still. I do not, but I could have. I could have, and that's the point. Do I want to throw down this on top of, like, I feel like I want to defend Yasuo at all costs. Like, the fact that problems could come for Yasuo in a multitude of different ways, most likely further, like the ability of them using Spider-Man and further, like, I want to kind of, like, distance, Because they need this. Like, Yasuo needs distance from these problems. I could go forward with Yasuo. They defend over here. I'll wait. I'll wait on that. This should be the level up on... See, I knew you would have something on... I mean, admittedly. It's okay, though. It's okay, so... I will live with the decisions that have been made. Time Wizard will at least go to the graveyard. Because, obviously, these stuns... So, graveyard, and graveyard for both these two. And then I've just got my problems working. So, and the fact that we've got a singular wheel potentially coming out at some point in the near future, that's what it's all about. Some people say it's all about the okie dokie. They'd be wrong. So I do have this problem to deal with. Ooh, my opponent's just immediately gonna pass, which I could consider throwing down this, but I'm willing to accept it. I'm willing to accept the pass because I haven't actually got many stun. I haven't got much stun working for me right now. Okay, that could potentially be the death of Swain. Do we want to go with the around the bushes routine here? I'll go with the around the bushes routine of just seeing what my opponent plays. We could see a Leviathan drop right now. Like, you know, we're on turn 8. This is the turn Leviathan could drop. Making a sink. Actually, would it be worthwhile? I mean, they would have spent most of their mana. I mean, do I? I mean, how big would you become? Because I feel like you would become quite big here. How big would you, like, if we went for the singular wheel move right now, is there any move my opponent could do? Because I mean, if we did that, I mean, you go up to 19 damage. You go up to 19 damage. It would be taking Yasuo out of this. But you would go up to 19 damage, which would be lethal. Like, the chance of that is comedy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it for the time being. I'm gonna convince myself that we'll go the long way around. We can strap kill Swain with ground and pound. So. Or we can even kill the Leviathan if we put, like, you out and then did this on top of the Leviathan. I've actually got some okay options that I don't mind going with any of them. I'm willing to accept. I'm willing to accept these moves. And I shall tell myself, it is for the greater good! Come at me, Jojo! They can't use Rite of Negation. Which is important, the fact they can't use Rite of Negation. It's okay, I can still use the ground and pound. I can still use the ground and pound to either kill the Leviathan or kill Swain. Woo! Right, if I throw out a deny, I can still use the ground slam, so go with the ground slam. So the thing is, do I want to kill the Leviathan or do I want to kill you know, I'm gonna go kill the Leviathan right now. I'll go killing the Leviathan, just because I feel like, to me, that just feels like slightly better. Feels slightly better. I'll take it. I can leave their Swain alive. I'll leave Swain to tell a message to the people. So Swain will tell a message to the people of what has happened today. What tells the people? I mean, you're not a Zir, but tell the people what you have seen here today. You might have another Swain in hand. You might even play another Leviathan. Or not. I could actually use this to get that lap. No! I could have gone to see whether or not I found the stun. Because I could have obviously found the stun. I could have also found the landmark again, the 5-cost landmark that we could have then used. Because we've leveled up Yasuo on the board. He loves that landmark. We haven't even got to see Malphite yet. Get rid of. Actually, no, wait, what are we champion? So, against Ionia with this, I'm trying to work out what I'm going to be seeing here. Right now, I'm going to be just like, I'll keep the Sunhawk because I'll keep the unit. But I'm kind of like deep diving, trying to find Yasuo. Or an ability to get to my landmarks. That's literally all I'm looking for right now. I'll take Eva, please. Ah, Malphite. Could play you, but you're not going to be stunning anyone right now. I'd rather wait and see whether or not they play somebody. Ah! Time Wizard! At least I get the stun Time Wizard and still have something to defend against Time Wizard, so I'm okay with this. So I need to be trying to find diverted path or my hoorah! Haraka, whatever the hell it's called. My Sun Rock. Why is it not called Sun Rock? Aha, Yasuo, that works even better. Willing to just do the damage in here. I know that I could have traded, and maybe the trade was the better option. Probably was, let's be honest. I'm willing to accept this. Yasuo next turn. Or we could actually go with the Fangs and see whether or not we find the 3-mana stun. Oh, haha! I see you're of culture. I could Homecoming, but then again, I guess it's still making the same thing happen again anyway. Other than the fact that they would just have another. I'll just be giving them another. At least one Zilean's dying here. So Homecoming really would have done nothing. But okay, so they've already got 8 time bombs in the deck. So it's a lot to work with, but it's okay. Need to hope that I get some more stuff. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's what I'm looking for. These are what I'm looking for. My stuns. Okay, time bomb. Okay, at the moment you still live. I could go forward with you. They could have the predict card. I'm going to go forward with you just because they could have the predict card, which basically like reduces his attack by 2. Defend with Zilean. So potentially like, you know, predict, defend, which are like a... Oh, the straight up recall him. Fair enough. So, that's what the plan is. So it's literally just to get as many time bombs as possible. Okay. Because obviously it's a play mechanic, so they're going to have 12 time bombs in the deck. So this now means that the 12 time bombs are coming for me. I go with you and hope that I find the stun. Yes, Crescent Strike, that's what I'm talking about. So I could go with throwing the stun out already. I'll do it like, so I could remove the clock. Remove the clock, do some damage in here. You're going to be dying. Like, oh, actually, no, because I haven't got another time bomb right now. So, just going to do this turn, just to know this is happening. Slowly but surely start to reduce your stats. So, boom, 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 boom. Makes me feel slightly better about myself. We've got a heal, so we can always heal Yasuo. Like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what... And the other... It's all coming together. Everything's coming together. The big man. So obviously, that problems come from this. But they are problems which I will deal with as the problems come properly to fruition. So, go forward. You're going to die next turn. Time bomb! Okay. So, let's see whether or not... We might see another time bomb, and we might have to actually use... So, at the moment, I'm going to leave it the option open right now. We might see another time bomb drop. Because, I mean, admittedly, they've had a lot of them. So, we see the level up on Time Wizard. I bide the time before healing, because I'd rather, if I can save mana going into next turn, I'd rather save mana to allow like some stun action if I want to get that stun action. Obviously, we're already going to be stunning. What's going on here? The ability of just continuously getting these so many time bombs, so much time bomb action going on. So you're going to die at the end of this turn. I didn't need the lifesteal. I guess I could have gone forward with you to make sure that you're going to be okay, but I can live with these decisions that I've made here. Boom! So, Malphite is nearly leveled, but I don't want to throw Malphite out right now because literally at this moment in time, he's not, number one, he's not leveled, but number two, he takes up so much of my mana that I'm not willing to use them yet. Ground pound on top of wizard man. Oh, we can actually ground pound over here just so that... Actually, no, we've got another stun if they do attack forward. I'm willing to accept trying to remove a time wizard right now. Even though it's probably what they want, because by killing this time wizard before he levels up... denies! I can deny the deny, but if I deny the deny, then... So I'm willing to accept. There's other things I'll probably want to deny later on down the line. So this goes off next turn, and boom, 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 both of them are dead anyway, so I will accept. So that goes in, time wizard's down, you're down. Obviously, like, I need to heal you, which I can do. I could even straight up bounce you back as well. That's like another option that I do have, is just a straight up bounce back. So we'll throw down the big ass unit right now. No! Oh, Every time! I take too long, don't I? That's my problem. I take too long. I talk through my decisions far too long.
I will.
But shout out to my opponent. Ooh, Renekton with Jarvan the Fourth. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, this gives me the ability to be able to get to my... Get rid of you. This gives me the ability to be able to get to my landmark that I need. Obviously, my opponent can develop a lot faster and can go wide with these overwhelming challenges. Ah, Yasuo! I need some stuns, I need some stuns. I need some stuns! Ah, I wonder who's in the hand. A true fellow! Welcome! I'm actually going to throw this out. Just because when this... So basically, once this dies, and once we get the landmark off of this and play the landmark, then technically that levels Malphite. Like, that's his level up off of both of those two things. So I will accept this. Actually, although... Oh, or we just top deck the landmark and don't worry about it. That's even better. I was going to, like, use my man to use this, but I guess sod it. We'll throw you out, so I've at least got more defense. That's better for me. I mean, this leaves this option. I don't think that they'd run the Demacian landmark, but you never know, right? I'll straight up go with this. I'll straight up go with challenging here. I doubt that they would put this in front of this. Yeah, no, I doubt that they would, because obviously they're going to want to get the challenge on top of that with a Cataclysm or just straight up some form. Oh, all of the... Oh, Yasuo. Oh, you're going to love it, my friend. And Malphite comes down. I wait for the attack to go first. Because let's face it, the attack happens first. No! Not the blade, Werner! Now we throw down Yasuo, and then this landmark drops, and obviously, from that point, I mean, the single combat is a thing, okay? Concerted strike. Many other problems. I get it. Many other problems of which I do understand and get. But sod it, right? So that is straight up the level up on Malphite. So once we've dropped Malphite down, that's all gravy, baby. Renekton's coming most likely for Yasuo's bum hole. Hopefully hold my opponent. Don't you do anything. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you use Cataclysm right now. I mean, actually, I guess like they're thinking go forward next turn, Jarvan the Fourth comes out. I'm guessing that's the plan here. I'm looking at this. Hopefully don't... I said don't you do things! Why don't you listen to the words? Right, that's problematic. That is problematic because literally I needed the next turn for the mana. I needed the next turn for the mana. Why couldn't you have waited just one little more turn? Okay. So I've got a stun at least. So we see Jarvan go. Ah! Of course you do.
Ours is but to do and die.
I'd rather just actually. How close is Renekton? Like so. It's helping Renekton, but at the same point, I will accept. I'm throwing down Malphite next turn, which is not the best, but I will just because like, I'd rather have more things. I guess in order to use mana efficiently, I will do this. But I said like I could have technically thrown this. I could have let the attack go through, done this, and like got more stuns working for me. It's not the best options, as I say. But I will take the options that are in front of me. Oh, so life steals. What I mean. I could go with you just to, like, I've not got good stuff happening for me, okay? Okay, that's the level up on you. Big rock boom! If nothing else, I really wish right now, Yasuo is, like, saying, why am I not out right now? Why am I not out right now, kicking bottom? I actually want them to try, like, they're not going to, but you kind of want them to trade with somebody here. That's why I don't bother with this. Like, Yasuo's already leveled. Like, I don't mind losing this. I'd rather keep the mana, in all honesty. But I said, like, I'll be lying if I said that Squeaky Bum Time has not initiated. The Squeaky Bum Time has indeed initiated. This is, like the A-Noose. The A-Noose is starting to pulsate. Oh, my God, even more so! I'll go with the Fangs going into... I feel like they attack before we get this, but they're going to attack in Scout, meaning that we can get this out. I would accept this. Job. Oh, no. Of course, the Scout move. Oh, wait. It's okay. It's okay. I'll convince myself that every little thing is going to be alright. It's not going to be alright, but every little thing is going to be alright. So... What we're going to do now is we're going to use that crescent stun. Use the crescent stun. I need to top deck Yasuo. Yasuo, come to me, my friend. Means that we're at least like those two down. So the only one who can go forward is Jarv. And obviously, they could have another Cataclysm. But at the moment in time, Malphite's big-ass stats are still Malphite's big-ass stats. So I just need to look at this and think, okay. It's okay, people. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. They passed the turn. Potential rallies could come out. Obviously, as I said, like the Cataclysms are going to become like problems and problems. Of course, I don't get Yasuo now that I need Yasuo. Okay, at least we can start forcing stuns in. That's the only positive. Is that we start forcing stuns in. I just really wish that Yasuo was out right now. Yasuo, my boy. Where are you? Where are you when I need you? So I could throw Zoe out. Potential Cataclysm / single combats / concerted strike / problems. Yep, Golden Aegis for that rally. Okay, at least it gives me the ability to just straight up throw down. So I let them do this, and then I throw this down. Obviously, I'm expecting Right of Negation, because or not. Okay, fair enough then. I was expecting Right of Negation with that, but okay. So go get him, Zoe. Quickly, so go get him. Potentially, give me your super cool star chart going into another stun mechanic, so that if they try to develop, let's stop them. All they've got on me right now is wide. Like that's the thing that they need to keep is the fact that they can go wide on me right now. I guess I could throw down you, just so I've at least got something else working for me. I want to use the super cool star chart first. I mean, I could even throw down diverted path to kill this. That's fine, because... Oh, no, because, okay, they did rally, didn't they? Sorry, I do apologise. They did rally on me. This is very true. Okay. At least on the positive side, that's still another unit down. So the stuns are still going in here, meaning that Jarvan is the only one who is, like, not... Like, I'm still fine. It's still gravy, baby. It's still gravy. Another stun. Yasuo, come to me, baby. Yasuo, please. Yasuo, just come to me. Come to me. It's what I need. Like, you're the only thing that can save me right now is my Yasuo, baby. I put 3 of you in the deck for a reason. To show yourself right now, please, please. Okay, turn banner going down. See who's coming out.
Barrett,
right.
Father send you. He didn't.
That's okay. I'll go with stunning the big man. You might grab, Malphite, but you cannot stop me from stunning so that you at least I don't get a good attack out of this. I have also learned a trick or two. I shall use my part. I mean, I could actually just recall. I mean, that's no point. Destroy landmark. Let's get rid of this. Let's deal with that problem while that's a problem. I could throw this down, just because actually no, that wouldn't, because I mean I've got this stun here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Or just straight up, just his stun in general. This is fine. We've got his stun in general. They're looking for some move that's going to save them right now, because let's face it, they need a move that's going to save them. Stun, and then we use the Crescent Sprat to stun the other ones. Actually, they said we've got the Unstoppable Force. This is fine. Like, this is not the way that I wanted things to go, but as long as I'm covering my bum hole, and then I've got this option. We use the one that's been given to us by our champion to leave this open next round, but it's looking like Shadow Mode to my opponent, right? I don't like concerted strike, but we do have a deny. Aha! Aha! I see. So I could actually even throw this out. Actually, no, we can't, because it'd be 2 mana, wouldn't it, for the thing? So we just use this. Oh, we're trying to do right now. Force out their moves. Ah, now we get them. Shadow Mode to my opponent. Really well played. Really well played. See, look, Malphite did come in use in the end. Yes, that is the Earth and Wind deck. As you can see, like, it can surprise you. It can surprise you. That's what I love about this deck. So please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as if you run this deck, let me know how it goes through, or if you make any changes to this deck. let me know what you would change. But honestly, thank you all so much for watching. It was a good time, and there's obviously you can catch me on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and the Discord link is down below if you want to get in there. Links actually to both of them down below, as well as obviously the tournament next week if you want to get yourself in there to potentially win yourself some Twisted Fate cards. Please feel free to, because I'd love to see as many of you as possible. There's also a special prize in there for whoever comes the memeiest lineup, win, lose or draw. It's free to join. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a, which obviously, like, I thank you for the support. Everyone who likes, comments, subscribes to the channel would be nothing without all of you. So honestly, thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is. Until next time, bye.
From flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.